and welcome to My Community on Afrocentric Television Channel 15.8. Here we talk about what's going on in Houston. We're bringing Africans into the limelight, and this is what we do. We enjoy, portraying the positive images of Africans in diaspora, especially here in Houston, Texas, of course, and by extension, the United States. Today is going to be a special and an exclusive into Africa Day here in Houston, Texas. This is a show, or rather, this is an event that brings together all Africans in Houston, Texas, and the mayor's office celebrates them. It's usually in the city hall, and it's done during the week towards the end of the week in the evening, and there's a whole lot of food, a whole lot of culture display, a whole lot of other stuff that you'd be expecting. Let me take you now into some of the highlights from our previous events.
And I'm here live at Africa Day 2018, Houston, Texas at City Hall. We're going to be joined by a number of guests today. We're going to have several different interviews. And of course, you're going to hear from the Mayor of Houston, Sylvester Turner. So stay tuned, relax, enjoy as we taste good food, meet good people, and celebrate Africa.
And I'd like to introduce Mayor Sylvester Turner. Mayor Turner is a lifelong Houstonian. The mayor not only celebrates diversity, but he also recognizes the importance of inclusivity. He champions the rights of all Houstonians to participate in civic life and have access to opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, our host for this evening, Mayor Sylvester Turner.
I want to say hello and welcome to Africa Day 2018 at City Hall. To the Council of Corps, thank you all for being present. I appreciate the friendship and the relationship that we have established. We now have the third or fourth largest Council of Corps in the United States, and we're looking to grow even larger. To all of the elected officials, those who are here, those who will be coming, certainly to Councilmember Amanda Edwards. Where did she go? Okay. It's good to be with all of the elected officials, and quite frankly, all of you are important today. To those who have come from London for this very special day, welcome to London. But once you come here, you cannot go back. So now that you're here, and for people who are with us from all over the globe, and especially the African continent, let me just say good afternoon, good evening to everyone. We are here to celebrate the ties between the African continent and the city of Houston, from Ethiopia to Nigeria, from South Africa to Egypt. Houston enjoys thriving relationships with many countries within the continent of Africa, and last year alone, we hosted over 60 high-ranking delegations from Africa. And I'm hoping that as we go, the years go by, that number will increasingly grow. With each passing year, it becomes increasingly essential to increase trade and cultural exchanges with Africa. And with the fastest growing population of any continent and the second fastest growing economy, Africa's future is bright. Quite frankly, so go Africa, so will go the city of Houston. And so we are inextricably connected and very proud of the history and the cultural ties that exist. As Africa grows, we in Houston will ensure that our relationship with this rich and diverse continent will continue to grow as well. More than 90 Houston companies report businesses or trade ties with Ethiopia. More than 370 Houston companies report business or trade ties with South Africa. And we have the largest Nigerian population in the United States right here in the city of Houston. Quite frankly, I know the Nigerian consulate is in Atlanta. I'm trying to understand the math. We have the largest Nigerian population in the United States right here in Houston, but the consulate is in Atlanta. Now you know that's unacceptable. Okay, that's unacceptable. Just say on a personal note, quite frankly, I would not be the mayor of the city of Houston now without the strong support, both in votes, participation, contributions, than if I did not receive that support from those of you from Africa that are now voting and participating in the city of Houston. So I personally want to thank you, but for your support, I would not be in this position today, and I appreciate it. Again, thank you all for attending this event. I hope you have a wonderful time and enjoy the food, the music, the dance, and the art made possible by our deep connections to Africa. And here in Houston, we celebrate, respect, and draw strength from our differences. But as I always say, in the city of Houston, we don't build walls, we build relationships. I would like to present a proclamation to all of the consuls and ministers in honor of this very special occasion. I'm not going to read the entire thing. This is the second annual Africa Day, and we are celebrating. It does say that whereas on May 25th, 1963, representatives of 32 African nations convened a conference for the foundation of the Organization of African Unity, now known as the African Union, which is celebrated in various communities on the African continent, as well as around the world. And each year on May 25th, and whereas the city of Houston enjoys thriving relationships with many countries with the continent of Africa, and whereas May 25th, 2018 will mark the 55th anniversary of the creation of the Organization of the African Union, and whereas Houstonians are honored to commemorate this very special occasion, therefore I, Sylvester Turner, Mayor of the City of Houston, hereby proudly proclaim May 25th, 2018 as the second annual Africa Day in the City of Houston.
Nigeria.
All right, hold on 1 second. I should have known. Okay, we got Nigeria, Morocco, Ethiopia, Cameroon, Mali. What was that again? Benin. Oh, that's Mazda. Congo. Say it again. Burkina Faso. All right. Liberia, Egypt, Ghana, Cameroon. In fact, we've got someone playing on the Houston Rockets from Cameroon, one of the starters. Again, what it demonstrates is the vibrancy that exists within the city of Houston.
this is Christiana, and I'm at Africa Day at City Hall. I'm with Mayor Sylvester Turner. How are you?
I'm fine, Christiana. How you doing?
I'm great. So this event, this is the second one. What are you planning for next year?
Next year, I want there to be so many people here at City Hall that it's an overflow crowd. Look, for me, this is one of the most important days for me. We're celebrating the African, all of the countries, there are 54 of them. This is right here in the city of Houston. We're the most diverse city. It doesn't make any reason why we shouldn't make this one of the biggest events. And for me, this is a very important day for me, being an African-American mayor, city of Houston. And so help me to really grow this event. I want it to be more people. I want it to be more lively. I want a lot of entertainment, reflecting the history and the culture that exists on the African continent.
Well, you're talking to the right station.
Am I talking to the right one?
You're talking to the right one.
Okay, because look, we have more Nigerians right in the city of Houston than any other city in the United States of America. Now, I'm disappointed that the consulate for Nigeria is in Atlanta and not here in the city of Houston. So I'm disappointed. But we're gonna change that. But on the third Africa Day for me, on the third one, I want it to be the largest. I want us to more than triple the size of people that are here. I want the energy and the excitement and the culture to be on full display. And I want us to start right now.
Right now.
Right now.
You heard it here first. Africa Day 2019 is going to be the largest ever. And also, hashtag bring the Nigerian consulate to Houston. We started it here today.
Right here. And it's going to happen. Look, let me give a shout out to Vineyard TV. Without you, can be no Houston. With you, Houston grows.
You can see we have a great mayor, and he's really happy with the work that we're doing, right? And then the people who are here tonight. So and then let me say something. Thank you guys, for making this event so beautiful. And hopefully next year, we want you guys to be there next year, right?
To be honest, I think what we represent as Africa, a continent, is a people who are resilient, a people who persevere, a people who have honor and pride and respect, not only to give but to gain. And I hope that I could have given in my team and my Federation of Nigeria and everyone else could give the world that impression as well.
Well, I think this year we were a bit more diverse. We had a full house, which makes next year to be bigger and grander. We're likely going to take it outside of City Hall, and it's already been endorsed by Mayor Turner.
I was extremely proud to be part of the event as an African myself. This is, to me, was one of the achievements of the African community in Houston.
I think it's a great day. It's a day for the culture. The mayor was here. Then we have my friend Marvin also here. And it's a great day to see so many cultures and people come together as one.
We've been having fun all day.
Yes, definitely. And there'll be lots of food too as well. Ethiopian, Nigerian. It's fun. It's a fun day. Yeah.
National students that come from different countries in Africa, and a lot of African origin students, and we are very, very happy about that. We also have a strong connection with sending students to Africa.
Let me tell you something about Africa. When we do it, like I told him, we need to close the street down. That's number one. So we have an African Day that, because of African community, Houston hospitals are running. Houston courtrooms are running. Everything in Houston is functioning because of African community. So, of course, we want to do it much bigger.
This was such an amazing event. I love my culture. I'm Nigerian, but just to bring us all together, all the Africans here in Houston, and even people who are not African, so they can see our culture, see the things that we stand for, see what we represent. It was an amazing event today.
Look, the impact of Africa in Houston goes to the Atlantic, right? So we would not be here, at least half of me, my father's a Black American, would not be here if it wasn't for Africa. So I'm proud to be part of this. We need more events like this. We need more bigger events like this.
Okay, so Grabito basically means you love to eat. So pretty much we are here to make international food more mainstream. Our goal is to be the bridge, to be the platform, to educate people more about African food, even other cultures. So Grabito.
So we brought in some vendors that we didn't have before, and they were gracious enough to provide all the good food, all the good drinks, and the people came and they loved it. So not only was the food great, the mayor came and proclaimed today as Africa Day, the second annual Africa Day, and also the good attendance and good media coverage like yourself coming here today.
Okay, for the food that we have here today, we brought you some jollof rice, some coconut rice, a fori roll, patty-sized puff-puff, meat pie, and fish roll for today. But we have so much more than that. But that's the little that we could bring.
The city of Houston has continued to make the effort locally to make sure that we recognize the economic, the academic, the professional efforts and endeavors and influences of our people from the continent and throughout the diaspora as well. So this year is no different, and I'm really impressed with everything that we've done. Many kudos to Linda and the entire committee.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Africa Day 2018 is in the books. You saw me enjoy and taste wonderful food, had great conversation with the wonderful guests, and of course you heard from the mayor. Africa Day 2018 is going to be even better. Join us. See you then. I'm Christiana. Good night.
I hope you enjoy the highlights from the last year's event from the city hall, the interview with the city officials and everything. Today we're going to be focusing on the new event, the next one coming on. So there's going to be an interview with the city officials to bring us into what this new one is going to be about. So stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Amanda Edwards, Houston City Council member at large, position 4, and I am Afrocentric.
Hello and welcome back to My Community on Afrocentric Television Channel 15.8. As you all know, this is a show that revolves around the African in diaspora in Texas, of course, which is our local hub, and by extension, the United States. With me here are representatives from the mayor's office here in Houston. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So I'm going to start with the lady first. Can you tell us about yourself and how you affiliate with the mayor's office and the event we're going to be talking about today?
Yes, so my name is Linda Nuklum. I'm with We Lead. I participate with the host committee planning for Africa Day with the mayor's international trade affairs, correct?
Where are you from originally, Linda?
Nigeria, Imo State.
Oh, nice. I have a sister in the house. You, bro?
My name is Marsda Dinan, and I work for Mayor Turner, of course, and I'm in the Office of Trade and International Affairs.
Where are you from?
Benin Republic.
Benin Republic?
Okay, that's a Benin Republic, so
right.
not the Benin City in Nigeria.
And you, sir?
I work for the city of Houston as well. I work for the Houston airport system, and I'm originally from River State, Nigeria.
Nice. So now that I have you here, we're here to talk about the event coming up on May the 25th, I believe.
23rd,
yeah.
Day, but originally May 25th.
May 25th is the day, but the 23rd is when we're having it here in Houston.
Yes.
Can you tell us what Africa Day is about?
Africa Day, it was created by the African Union to celebrate the unity of Africa as a whole. Here in the city of Houston, we're going to celebrate Africa Day and highlight the Africans here in the city and how we can strengthen that relationship with the mayor's office.
I mean, given that Houston is the most diverse city in the whole of the United States, if not in the world, I would say, but maybe UK.
I mean, in the world, let's just say it, in the world.
Well, we're always proud.
Let's claim it, yeah.
Right? Yeah, we're always proud. So, given that is really diverse, how long has this been in existence? Ireland has been like about 50 years?
Oh, with the African Union, yes. I think 50. They started since 1963, so I think 50 and plus years, yes. But here in Houston...
Here in Houston, how long has it been celebrated?
That's the third annual, right? The third time we're going to celebrate Africa Day. Yeah, third time. Yeah.
Wow, so what's the purpose of it again? You said the mayor... who hosted, if I may ask?
Yes, the mayor's office. And we started 2017? Yes. When Mayor Turner got in the office, I think 2016, but the first time was 2017. And, if you see the diversity that we have in Houston.
I just love Africans.
Right.
I don't know why. I see him rep Very well. I think we need to do that tree thingy so he can find out the truth. I'm sure he's Nigerian.
African ancestry.
I'm sure he's Nigerian. I can tell he's Nigerian. He supports every and anything Africa.
You know, and then like he always says, you know, you can be the most diverse city, you know, in the country, and you are not inclusive. Right, so you have to make sure that inclusivity is the key for any major or world-class city, and that's what we're trying to showcase. That's what we're trying to do by hosting Africa Day. And as you can see, this is the third time we're hosting Africa Day, right? And just imagine Africa Day, all Africans, right, coming to celebrate together at City Hall. That's that's huge.
City Hall is a building that's for the people, the citizens of the city of Houston. So the fact that we're doing it there is just, we're pretty much saying that we want everyone to come, not just Africans, but it's an event for everyone just to come to City Hall, just for people who have never been there, people who've never seen the mayor, and people who've never really seen, you know, African traditions, African food. This is the opportunity that they can experience that.
So those are expectations, right? Things to, so I get to eat that day.
Oh yeah,
you're gonna eat well.
Oh yeah. And make sure you have to go plate with you, so you can take some with you.
So let's reflect on this Africa Day thing. You know, it's been going on. It's been in existence for 50 years, but it's been celebrated here in Houston in the last 3 years. What are the things people should expect? You know, given that is, you know, from past events, what should we expect, you know, for this year?
The cuisine, the different cuisines representing different countries.
I can already start swallowing my saliva.
The artwork, and the good thing about the African art that'll be displayed, it'll be from local artists here based in Houston, and tell them about the young man who travels around the world.
Yes. Wait, before you tell us about that man, is he African also?
Yes.
He's African, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Please, I would love to hear about that.
Yes, his father created his own business. It's called African Art Worldwide, where he traveled all over the world, specifically Africa, just to collect all these different art pieces. And then he sells it. It's his business. He sells it for profit. But the items that he doesn't sell, he puts it on display so that people here in Houston could, you know, see the different artwork that has originated from Africa.
And that would be very, very intimidating.
Yes.
So,
and we will have dance, comedy, and
right. Yes, we also have.
I mean, we're talking about
culture
from 54 different countries in Africa represented in one room.
Yes.
You bet that's gonna be awesome. I can't just wait. 23rd. May 23rd.
Yeah.
May 23rd, Thursday.
I'll be there.
And be there on time from 5 to 7:30.
That is City Hall. What's the physical address to the City Hall?
It's 901 Bagby, 901 Bagby Street. Yes.
That's close. That's the downtown, right?
The downtown, yes.
Yeah,
City
wow.
Hall. Yeah.
Okay, that's not too far. I'll be there. So I learned this is by invitation only, and you know, since it's close by now, we need to, you know, start getting ready, start getting prepared. Are y'all ready for it though?
Oh yeah.
Because I know to coordinate this, talking about Africans, I know it's not gonna be easy to get everybody together, but you know, so y'all gonna coordinate this.
I mean, well, we've been ready, and the host community this year, I mean, they have done a great job, you know, really active, right? Yes, and we have
we've included, I believe it's 7 restaurants coming from the African community representing the different countries. I mean, special thanks to them because they sponsor the food.
Oh wow, so that's what we get to enjoy for free.
Yeah. And also this year, what we have done with the host committee, we have people coming from all different regions from Africa. We have South Africa, North Africa, East Africa, West Africa, Central Africa. So we can all come together and then celebrate our continent.
One question before we, you know, this is a Houston event. Neighboring cities, Missouri, say Galveston, Clear Lake area, even Dallas. Even people from New York, are they all invited if they're part of it? Because I mean, before I let you do that, one of the beauty of this is as long as we are going to be there, we're going to project this to the world. Because we are so proud to be Houstonians. Right.
You know, like Marvin mentioned earlier, you know, City Hall is a public place, right? So and it's open invitation. But what we're going to do is we have last year we have over 200 people, right? And this year we're trying to do, you can be bigger, right? Like 350 or 400.
Wow.
But at the same time, we have to make sure that we follow the fire marshal codes. So
we have to, which
yes.
makes a lot of sense.
But next year, guess what? It's going.
The dome.
Yes. And
Houston, man, we're big like that, man. We need to take it all out.
Yeah.
We need to bring them in. But
Yeah,
I
next year-
understand that, because of the fire code and the marshal is quick to shut us
yes.
down, if
So,
anything.
we
Because
have to make sure safety first.
Safety
So,
first.
yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
So-
Well, thank you. Thanks to the mayor's office. Thanks to you guys for putting everything together on behalf of the mayor.
And one
also.
thing
Please.
I have to say, you will see Mayor Turner wearing African attire. So you don't want to miss that.
So-
And guess what? We
you
have
see
the
why we have to
food,
project that to the wall?
the drink, the
That man, I told you
artworks.
that man is Nigerian.
So let me tell you something interesting about that. So the first year that we did in 2017, Mayor Turner, he dressed up in an Ethiopian outfit. And last year, the second annual, he dressed up in a Nigerian outfit. So this year, it's going to be a surprise to see what
Don't tell us where. I just can't wait to see him. And he's always comfortable
Oh yeah.
in those attires.
Yeah.
I've seen it on TV. I've
You
never
think it's
been to one. This
blood,
is going to be my first time attending one. I have never been personally.
Oh, but you saw it.
Yeah, so of course. I mean, I travel a lot, so I probably wasn't never in town for. But this time, I ain't going nowhere. I will be there. So we're going to have to make this happen. Well, thanks to you guys. Thanks to the mayor himself. So I look forward to seeing him and taking pictures with him.
Of course, for sure.
And meeting you guys, of course, has been awesome. And thank you so much for taking your time out to talk about this. And as you know, this is the station that brings you closer even to home here in Houston. So please be on the lookout. We're going to show this live for y'all to watch. It's going to be on May 23rd at 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
So be on the lookout. We'll see you soon. Well, we hope you've been enjoying this segment so far with the city official. The interview was great. And to conclude today, I just want to urge you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Afrocentric Television. Of course, Afrocentric is with a K. And we'll also love your feedback. If you have any email, any concern you want to air with us, please, we'll love your feedback. Send us an email at info@afrocentrictv.com. And Afrocentric, again, is with a K, not a C. Anyway, until next time, please subscribe to our YouTube, like our page on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram. See you soon.